I'd always wanted to be a writer. When I was young, and my mother was looking after the kids, she would send me to the library to get her books, and she always asked. It was Catherine Cookson and Victoria Holt. Those were her two favourite romantic novelists. And little did I know, or did she know, that it was the same person writing under two different names. So I used to get her these romantic novels, and then I used to read books myself and fell in love with reading. Always wanted to be a writer, but didn't believe that would ever be the case. I remember borrowing £18 of my sister to buy a typewriter, thinking I was going to write poems and short stories. But the week that I bought the typewriter, the British Army shot dead a young lad down in Lower Falls called William Halligan. So the first piece of published work was a letter in the Irish News protesting against the British Army killing. And it's always been this division inside my head, you know. There's an Israeli writer called Amos Oz, and I was reading some of his books, and he said that on his desk he has two pens, blue pen and a black pen. When he picks up the blue pen, he's writing fiction and literature. But if he picks up the black pen, he's writing polemics. And the point he's making is that you should try not to mix them, and that that you shouldn't. Politics can undermine art and culture. The jury's out on that. As a lot of people would argue about that. And in my first novel was obviously heavily influenced by the fact that I was the director of publicity, editor of a newspaper. Had been elected to the Northern Ireland Assembly, always fighting at the corner, defending the Republican struggle. So there was a lot of. My first novel obviously was written over 25 years ago. There had been a lot of Republican, people would say propaganda. The Irish Times attacked it, of course, as being that this book was about the sexuality of violence, which I would contest because I think it was a pacifist thread running through it.
Could you read a passage from this which focuses obviously on your experiences, or the experiences of someone in Belfast at the time?
Well, this
was a hotbed of civil strife.